Hi there, Tammy Beard with Stampin' Savvy. Thanks so much for joining me. Today, it's all about paper pumpkin. I want to share with you the October kit that you should have been receiving over the course of the last week. Mail's about the middle of every month. So I want to share the kit with you. So if you're not familiar with Paper Pumpkin, it's our monthly subscription kit. It is an all-inclusive kit that includes everything you need to complete the project for the month. Pre-designed, everything is included. So this is the card that I made from the kit for the October kit, and it makes, the kit has enough to make 10 of these beautiful, beautiful cards. Just, I don't know, can you see? If you can pick up, it's kind of a shimmery finish on it, and it's dimensional. It's just got snowflakes, just really, really pretty. And then it's got sentiment on the inside, and it comes with this matching foil embellished envelope here. So just really beautiful presentation to give to your friends and family. So let me show you what came with the kit that I used to make this. Cool box, isn't that pretty? These boxes are great for storage. Keep these, they line up on a shelf really, really nice. Okay, so what comes in the kit is, of course, you get directions, and these are step-by-step directions that you just follow through to make the project. It includes, in your very first kit, you're going to get a clear block. This is what you attach the stamps to do your stamping. And then you keep this block for all your other kits. It only comes in the very first one. And I will tell you, if you ever want to upgrade to our premium clear blocks, the one that you're going to want to get is, it's called our size D, as in David, dog, daffodil, size D. It's the same size, but I'll show you the difference. This is the Paper Pumpkin, and then this is our premium blocks. They're really, really nice and thick. They have a groove all the way around for you to be able to get a really nice grip and hold on to them. So that's what I'm going to be using today. But that comes with your first kit. You're going to get your ink pad, a little Stampin' Spot. Night of Navy comes with this month's kit. I'm actually going to be using the full-size pad for mine, so I'm going to set that aside. And then it comes with the stamp set. Oops, let me pull it over here. Let me put that behind it. That might make it a little bit easier to see. So you've got 3 different images, and then you have 3 different sentiments to mix and match. So really fun set. And then for the kit contents, you get 10 of the card bases. And these already come pre-printed, so all you have to do is fold them. We're going to do some stamping on them, but they come ready to go. So there's 10 of these. You get some, let's see, let's do this in order here. I've already kind of taken mine apart so I could do the first one. You're going to get banners. We're going to stamp the greeting on these. The nice thing is that you get 12 of these, and there's 10 cards. So that means you got 2 extras in case you do a boo-boo, or 2 extras that you can use for another project. Okay, there's also 12 of these. These are going to go behind that. And then we've got these beautiful laser cut pieces. So these are the birch or aspen trees. I don't know what you would call these. And these just punch right out. Now what I want you to see on this is one side is kind of a matte finish. And then if you turn it over, I don't know if we can pick that up. One side shimmers, okay? So we want to make sure that the shimmer side is face up when you do your cards. And then we've got a pair of birds, and there's 12 pairs. So again, there's extras for other projects or if you make a mistake. Comes with the 10 of the matching envelopes. And then you also get Stampin' Dimensionals. These are minis. And then it also comes with little adhesive dots. And I set mine aside somewhere, but they do come with it. The first thing that I like to do is to do the stamping. So we're going to do 2 different things, actually 3. So for the sentiment, you can do either of these. So it has Season's Greetings or Winter Wishes. Both of these will fit in the sentiment. So you can pick whichever one that you want. And again, I'm going to use a full-size pad, but it does come with the ink spot. So the easiest way that I find to do the ink spot is have your stamp side up and then open this up. And I like to just open one side and leave the other side attached. That's just my personal preference. If that bothers you, you can just remove both sides and then ink this way. And that way you can tell really clearly whether you've got enough ink on your entire sentiment, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use this one. So we're going to go ahead and do this. Now the first time when you do the stamping, here's a tip, and that is to take it and stamp once on some scratch paper, because there's a film that comes during the manufacturing process. It's just part of what's on photopolymer stamps. And so by just getting a couple of, stamps, it does help that ink to stick a little bit better, and you'll get a better stamped image when you actually do your sentiments, okay? So I don't want to make a mistake here. Let's go ahead and set this aside. Not have anything underneath this. And then we're going to go ahead and give that a stamp and hold that down, and there we go. And what I would suggest is that you go ahead and you do all of these, okay? And then set this aside. Now we're going to come in and we're going to do the stamping on the front. So we've got our snowfall. We're going to go ahead and ink that up. And we're going to do one here. And we're going to do one there, okay? Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the inside greeting as well. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp this up at that right now and do that. Okay, so do it once and then don't re-ink. Turn it just slightly and do it a second time, and you get a lighter one, and so it kind of gives you that shadowy. Now, I didn't clean that. So actually, that means I've got Night of Navy on here. We're going to go ahead and do this kind of a two-toned. So that's another way that you can do it, is that's kind of a mixture of the Night of Navy and the Pool Party, but it just kind of gives you a little decoration for the inside. Okay, so let's come in and you know what, let's give that a second to dry just in case. I think we're probably good. Come in with our bone folder and let's give that a good burnish. Okay, so we're done with all of the stamping. So you got the stamping on the front and then any decoration that you want to do on the inside. And oh, wait a minute. Let's do the envelope. Do the same thing on the envelope. While you've got your ink out and your stamp, do the same thing. So that was done with the Night of Navy. Again, you could do that with the Pool Party too if you wanted to. Okay, now, again, we're going to come in with this piece, and what I want you to see is, remember that one side is shimmery, the shimmery side goes up, okay? So this just pops right out of the laser cut. It's already all done, so it's real easy to pop this out. Just be real kind of gentle so that we don't tear off those little limbs and stuff. And then turn, there's the shimmery side, so I want that face down. Save this, because even if you get rid of these little pieces, if you don't want to hassle with that, you definitely want to save that, because look at all that shimmer on there. You can use that to punch out stuff. You could do other sentiments. So set this aside. I'm going to show you where to put this and what to do with this. Okay, so then we're going to come in with some dimensionals. These are included in the kit. And I've got our take your pick tool here, and I find it's just really easy to use this to go ahead and put some of these down in here. Okay, now you probably noticed that was a little bit fiddly. So, because you're going to want to cut the dimensionals in half, and I just put it in a couple of places here on the larger of the two trees. I didn't even bother doing it to the smaller trees because they are connected. So they're going to be held in place from these dimensionals. Same thing on this side. I didn't bother with this one. I just did a couple here. Okay, now if that's just too fiddly for you and you don't want to hassle with that, then my tip is just come in with our multi-purpose glue and don't even bother doing the dimensionals, just do it flat. And then we'll do an opposite feature I'm going to show you for the sentiment. Okay, so let's bring in one of our wood grain here. And I'm using our glue. I like it better than using the little glue dots that come with the set, but you can use whatever is your preference. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this down centered right here. Now the directions call for popping this up on dimensionals. However, my experience is that when you start getting 2 layers of dimensionals, you're looking at extra thickness that's going to cost you extra postage. So for me, I don't want to do that. So I'm going to just take the sentiment and I'm going to just use a little bit of glue and I'm going to put it down like this, okay? But here's the opposite that I would suggest is if trying to do the dimensionals, again, is just too fussy, too fiddly for you, just glue that piece down and then pop your sentiment up on the dimensionals like it suggests. Then you've got 1 layer of dimensionals. You don't have to worry about extra postage and you still will get a beautiful, beautiful card. Okay, we're almost done. Let's go ahead and I'm going to just put a dot here and a dot here, and we're going to come in with the little cardinals. And I'm just going to set one in the tree here. And I'm going to pop this little guy out. And he's going to go over here. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the glue. And I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Kind of spread out. And you're going to come in with these little snowflakes. And we're going to set, I'm going to just put a little bit here. You're going to do 5 of these. Again, I'm going to come in with my take your pick tool and I'm going to use this end right here to pick these up and drop these down. Okay, makes it so much easier. If you don't have this take your pick tool, I highly recommend it. It saves your hair because sometimes some of the things that we do, you just want to pull your hair out because of the frustration. And there you go. We're all done. Beautiful card. You got this really nice sentiment. Oh, let's do one more thing. If you have Poppy Parade, which is the matching color to the cardinals, then there is a cardinal stamp here in the set. Let's just come in and let's put one little guy right there. Cute. There we go. Got a matching envelope, beautiful foil. That's going to be gorgeous. Would your friends and family not like to get that card? Is it not just pretty? Too pretty. Now, the cool thing is that our November kit is going to coordinate with this set and include 24 handmade gift tags so that you can coordinate your cards with the beautiful presentation of gifts that you're going to give. So again, 24 tags, 4 different designs. You're going to get to do 6 each, and it has the same kind of winter wonderland nature feel and look to it. You've got until November 10th to sign up for that kit. I will put the link in the description, or if you're on my blog, it'll be in the blog post. But I do, if you like the kits and you like just having, an hour or two where everything's prepared, you can just sit down and craft. You don't have to design, you don't have to worry about what goes with what, gathering materials. It is all there for you. Subscribe to Paper Pumpkin. You will love it. I call it Happy Mail. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye. So now that you're all done, I want to give you a couple of tips. One of those is how to store. You've got, stamps and maybe all these leftover pieces. You can get our stamp cases. These are the same cases that our regular stamps come into. So they all store exactly the same and they just come empty. You can go on my website and you can download and print this insert right here so that it can be personalized each month. And then you've got a place to be able to put your directions. You can put your directions in here. You put your stamp set in here. And then any leftovers that are left from the kit can go in here as well. And everything stores really neat and nice and in one place. Inexpensive, and it's also a great way to see your stamps because it stores on the same shelf with all your other ones, and at a glance you can see the name of the set, and then on the back it's got the stamp set. So it helps you to use the stamps that come in the kits over and over in the future and know what you've got. It's a really great way to organize them.